All right, welcome to our Restoration Nation. What is a challenge group? What do we do as coaches? How can we help you? We love you so much. We want to change your life call. And I mean, most of you, the reality is that you're on here to win a tub of this magic yellow potion, which changes your life because you can jump through hoops and tackle mom life and all that good stuff. But I am going to pull up my presentation and we will get started. I'm so thankful that you guys hopped on the call. I'm going to walk you through a couple different things and then we'll get started. So hopefully, coaches, can I get a thumbs up if you can see my presentation, hopefully? Yes, thumbs up. Okay, perfect. I know last time we had a little bit of technical difficulty, and actually I'm going to leave it just like this so that I can see my coaches in case we run into problems. So you have been invited to this call because of our Restoration Nation team coach. This is just a few of our lovely members, and these ladies are just incredible at changing lives and supporting women and empowering women. But what we want you to do is a little bit interactive. So first, I want you to go ahead and drop what your health and fitness goals are in the chat, as well as what your biggest struggles are. So we are a community that loves on other women, and we really want to know what your struggles are so we can make sure we're supporting you as a coach. Hold on one second. I forgot to mute everybody. So I'm going to go through and mute everyone. My bad. Okay. Got it. All right. Is that what you asked, Carla? Okay, post your first and last names in the chat with your biggest struggle and what your current health and fitness goals are. So what you're here to win is a tub of Energize. What will happen is we'll do this call. We're going to give you lots of great information, share some transformations and testimonials, and then at the end, we're going to share with you a code word. You're going to message that code word to the coach that invited you, and then we will enter your name into the drawing and announce that either later tonight or tomorrow morning so we can make sure that everybody's in there. So that's how you're going to enter to win. So what do we do and why are we here? So we want to help you reach your goals and create long-lasting habits that turn into a new lifestyle. A lot of times with the health and fitness journey, people are looking for the quick fix. They're looking to just have something that's going to give them fast results, but it's not something that they can sustain. And a lot of coaches on this call right now that are with Team Restoration Nation have been maintaining for an extended period of time. So they've reached their goals and then they have maintained, and that's something that I can speak to personally too. So that's our goal, is to create habits that are truly sustainable and turn into a lifestyle for you. We want to help you follow simple meal plans. We're not about something complicated. Find a fitness routine that fits you, your body, and your goals, and be held accountable in the process, feeling confident in your body. So these are just a few of our ladies. We need to take some updated pictures. That includes a lot of our tribe, but we across the U.S. and we even have some people in Canada that are a part of our Restoration Nation family. So this is not just a local thing. This is a U.S.-wide. Some of our coaches are from California. Some are from up north in Connecticut. And it's just awesome that we are connected through the internet. So coaches are just ordinary people helping others become extraordinary. That is our mission. So my name's Rachel. If you don't know who I am, I'm the one who's been harassing you in our event page. I have been on my own personal journey for, it'll be 3 years in August with Beachbody. I was someone who was a binge eater, and I struggled with that for a really long time. I had a really, my childhood, I took a caretaker role in my family, and with that came we had a lot of trauma and some things that happened in my family life that caused me to become a closet binge eater. So in the middle of the night, I would get up and eat Oreos, and my family was sleeping because I was stressed and anxious about what was going on in our family. So for a long time, my metabolism was in my favor and I didn't gain any weight. But when I got married, I ended up switching job paths, started a desk job, and in a short amount of time, I had gained 100 pounds. In about 3 years. It was a really short period of time. And I was completely depressed, no motivation whatsoever. I had just had I was about 6 months postpartum with our first son. And I had tried all the quick fixes. I had done the multiple shakes a day with only one real meal. I had counted calories. I'd done my Fitness Pal. I had done keto, Weight Watcher, I mean, you name it, I had tried it and it wasn't working. I was one of those that would start and stop. I would go all in for 2 weeks, and then in 2 weeks I would fizzle out, and then I would quit for 6 more months. And the weight just kept piling on, and I could never find something that I felt like I could manage in my everyday life. I hated working out. I never used the gym membership that I had. I was somebody that would go once a week, spend like 3 hours there, walk on the or go on the elliptical for an hour, and saw no results and was like, why am I not seeing results? I started in a size 18, 16, 18. And I also, one of the things that you don't think about is your relationship with other people when you're overweight and miserable and unhappy in your own skin. I was really angry and aggressive towards those that I love. And that centered from a place of really hating who I had become and where I had let myself go to. I ended up losing, so first time around, I lost 80 pounds, and then I got pregnant last year with our second son, and I had a healthy pregnancy, which was completely drastically different from the first time. I still ended up gaining about 45 pounds with that pregnancy, despite working out 5-6 days a week, and just, you know, you're pregnant, you want to eat all the things. And so since then, I've lost about 53 pounds since November. So I've done this, I've been here, I know that this process works. And that bottom right picture is actually not the most updated transformation of my postpartum journey. I need to fix that. But what's really neat is that now I'm not ashamed to be in front of my husband. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but when you're ashamed of your body, you really just don't want to be vulnerable with your husband, and you're just ashamed. And I'm no longer consumed with the imperfections that my body has, but I'm able to better appreciate it. I have a healthy relationship with food, and this lifestyle doesn't feel like a chore, which is a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. It just feels natural. Do I still struggle? Do I still have struggle bus days? Heck to the yeah. The last 2 weeks have been that to a T. But the difference is this is my normal, and it's not something that's going to derail me and I fall off the wagon for another 6 months. It's something I have a couple bad days and I get right back up on, and that is huge. So how did I do this, and how did the coaches on this team have the success that we have had? It is so simple. It's not a bunch of supplements. It's not a bunch of craziness. It's having the right support, having a home fitness routine, which you can also stream and do in the gym, Shakeology, and then nutrition guidance. And what's really neat is we now have 2 options as far as nutrition goes that people can choose when starting up. So we're going to talk about that in a second. So you see here the traditional containers, which a lot of people are probably familiar with, but we're going to talk about 2 different options in just a second. So I wanted to share with you a few transformations. This is one of our girls, Amber. She actually just started coaching. She's lost 105 pounds now since I put this together. But Amber has been with us for 2 years, and this is what she says, and this is a quote from her, so just FYI. This time I had more of a support system and a guide of what to eat and how much. Before Beachbody, I tried to do the gym, but my nutrition was all wrong, so my results were lacking. This time I learned how to meal prep. That was a key part of my success with my journey. Having my food prep for the week and not having to worry about figuring out meals after a long day at work is great. Also, being a part of a group and having daily assignments helped me be more accountable of my workouts. So Amber is true testimony of what showing up every day in this accountability group will do for you. She's repping a Restoration Nation team shirt right there in that picture, and she has just totally changed her life. And she's someone who has had what's it called? Oh gosh, I'm blanking. But she has like basically hormone imbalances as far as like female hormone imbalances. And so she's conquered that with this plan. She was on medication. She's now no longer on medication, and she's just really rocked it. One of the things that people don't think about is that the scale isn't everything. So Meredith has lost some weight, but her transformation is in inches. But not just that, Meredith has a crazy schedule. She has 5 kids. She's also a nanny to like 4 other children as well. And she has a lot of stress in her life. She also has several physical limitations with her nutrition, and she really struggles with, it's called gastroparesis, and but basically nothing has worked for her up until this point. But the odds have been against her, and she's had no workout space, but she's showing that even with all those things against her, that this is something that you can do despite the stress, and how important it is that you, as the leader, the female, the mom of the family, take care of you so that you can take care of those that you love, out of an outpouring of how you feel. So that's Meredith's story. Heidi so she just celebrated 2 years with us on July 4th. She reached her goal. She lost 50 pounds and has continued to keep it off ever since. So I think it took her about 6 months to lose 50 pounds, and she's been keeping it off for about a year and a half. And she's made this a true lifestyle change. And she's someone who is super skeptical going into this, that this was just not going to work. She tried everything else. But clearly she worked hard and she looks amazing. And she says here, because of the women in this group, I feel stronger and empowered to push myself to go farther than what I've ever imagined. We are so proud of Heidi. This is Amanda, and since this slide, she's actually lost 90 some pounds, I think. Amanda is notorious for putting other people first before her health. And this is what she writes. 86 pounds later, I have found what was missing from every fad diet, and that was support as well as a plan. I found both of those here and made a mental shift of it needing to be easy and convenient in order to work. In fact, I've learned that my hardest days are the days that I add definition to my self-worth. Migraines are gone, energy is up, confidence is there, and I'm here for the long haul. And her transformation is just amazing. So I'm trying to share with you all the different perspectives of how, like, you don't have to be just someone that needs to lose weight. It can be more about the community and how that can change your life. So this is Elena. She tried doing it on her own prior to connecting with Restoration Nation. And 1 year into my solo journey, I mustered up the courage to reach out to Rachel and ask for help. I was plugged into a challenge group of loving women who I could lean on and given the one-on-one support I was previously missing. The daily posts that were centered around self-reflection turned out to be a huge stepping stone for my mental transformation and physical. What's really, really neat is that within our groups, we do focus a lot on mental and emotional health also. It's one thing to tell you what you need to do to eat right. It's one thing to tell you how to work out, but it's another thing to really address the core root of why you do what you do in your life. Why do you reach for food in times of stress? Why do you eat in secret? Why do you skip your workouts when life is thrown at you instead of using that as a way of stress relief? And so we talk a lot about that in our groups. And Elena has seen a huge transformation from a mental standpoint in her mental health. And it's been really, really neat to watch. Kayla was ready to make her forever change. She has reached her goal and kept it off. Many of you are invited here by Kayla. So Kayla was a nursing mom, and she used nursing and pregnancy as an excuse to eat all the food. Anyone who knows me knows I love food, but I was so tired of what I saw in the mirror and how I felt every time I tried to figure out what to wear. I was to the point where I needed to change, and I had to go all in. I told my husband it was all or nothing. So if you got some husbands who are on the hater rate and they're not quite sure if you're going to do this, and if they may not believe that you're capable of it, number one, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so keep that in mind. Tell them, give me 30 days to prove to you that I got this. And two, have you ever done this with support before? Have you ever done this with a cheerleader in your corner, a coach and a team behind you saying you got this on the days that you really just want to throw in the towel? That's the missing puzzle piece. After that 30 days, I'd make a decision on whether to continue or not. A year later, and actually she's been at it, I think year and a half, 2 years. Anyways, she's down 30 pounds and a ton of inches, and her husband even lost 30 pounds just by following the meal plan as well. She has a full-time job, a crazy toddler, and a household to maintain, and she's just as busy as the next person. She's made myself a priority. I feel healthy. I look healthier, and in return, I'm much happier. Why would I not share this with the world? So Allie, this is Allie. Allie was afraid she'd never overcome her addiction to food and sugar. Can anybody else relate to addiction to sugar and food? I am like right there at the top of the list. Like, I struggle with food and sugar. And so this is her testimony. testimonial taken straight from our group. And just as an FYI, you do not ever have to be on a slideshow presentation. If you join this, just know that we don't ever post anything without permission of our clients. These are people that volunteer their transformations out of the change that they have seen. So just as an FYI. So this is what Allie said. This morning, I woke up feeling pretty apathetic about this whole process. Okay, it doesn't sound pretty exciting, right? But listen in. I didn't do my stats last weekend. Nutrition has been the best this week because hasn't been the best this week because I didn't prep very well. I'm feeling fluffy because I ate bread Tuesday night, etc. So this morning I thought, well, why bother? This week is ruined anyway. I've probably just reversed everything I've accomplished. But then for some reason, my body carried me out to the kitchen, made Energize and press play, and I worked my tail off, sweating like crazy. And as I took my sweaty selfie, I realized that there will be days like this, and there will be weeks like this, but I've formed a habit that's going to carry me through, and I'm not going to give up. My body is stronger than the voices in my head, and I can lean on that strength to get through it. Big non-scale victory for me today. Also, hubby took me on a surprise date Tuesday night, and we walked into the restaurant, and he said, wow, babe, you look great. I can tell you're in the best shape you've ever been since I met you. Almost made me cry right there in the parking lot. So that right there shows you the value of the right tools and the right support. And I just love that transformation. This is my girl, Carla. She's on the call right now. Carla was someone who took a year before she said yes to me, but she has been here for a year and a half, 2 years since. She can correct me. But she is still going strong and rocking this healthy lifestyle. She's a testament to no matter how many hours you work, no matter how much stress you have at your job or life, or things get crazy, that you can still make time for you in the midst of it all. So here's my 14-month transformation. I've had numerous gym memberships, tried Weight Watchers, calorie counting, even diet pills. I never met my maintenance goal. Now I've met that goal and have been maintaining for about 8 months. Actually, it's way past that now, well, a whole year, because I finally found a lifestyle change with the tools I always needed to succeed. So love that. Okay, so we want to share, those are some of the transformations directly from our tribe, from our girls, but we want to share with you, okay, so what does this mean? How do I do this? What does this look like? So first off, you need to know that we're going to do this together. When you join a Restoration Nation coach, you get us as a team. We are a tribe, a community of ladies who love on each other and support each other. It's super easy. You get a challenge pack and you join our next accountability group and you get results and you make your forever change. So we're going to walk through that real quick. So the first thing, what is a challenge pack? Basically, it's a package that combines nutrition and or fitness with Shakeology or the Performance Line. So I'm going to pull up a video that explains Beachbody On Demand. This is the digital portal that we access our workouts through. You can get it on Roku, Fire Stick. You can get it on a laptop, your iPhone, iPad, things like that. But this is the digital portal. It's basically like a Netflix of fitness program with hundreds of workouts at your fingertips. So coaches, I'm going to need you to give me some thumbs up if you guys can see this video. So hopefully it will pull up. And can hear it too, let me know. So that is Beachbody On Demand. So that just kind of gives you a good visual of what it is that you're looking at. But every program that we've ever launched to date is in there. It comes, every program comes with a calendar and a nutrition guide that you can print. There's an entire cooking show on there. It's an insane value for a full year. So you get a year access to these workouts. The beauty of that is that you can create a fitness regimen that fits you. So let's say you start with an 8-week program, and at the end of that 8 weeks, let's say you did the new program, Lift 4. At the end of that 8 weeks, and you're ready to do something that's maybe a little gentler on your body, you can do yoga for 3 weeks, and then after that, maybe you want to dance for 30 days, and so on and so forth. It allows you to create a custom routine, custom plan just for you and your needs in the season of life that you're in. So that is Beachbody On Demand. Okay, so we're going to go through options. So what do you have as your options? Right now, we have 2 groups that are starting this coming Monday. So I'm going to go through both options with you, and if you're interested in them, you're going to contact your coach. So the first option is we're taking a nutrition-based approach to this entire lifestyle. So the focus is going to be nutrition with an emphasis on the emotional eating side of things. So it combines a nutrition plan called 2B Mindset and the book Made to Crave. And this is going to be led by a couple of our coaches. So we're going to watch a short video on what 2B Mindset is, and I'm going to go over that just really quickly. If I can get some thumbs up from my coaches, if you guys can see in here.
Your mind is your steering wheel, and whatever you tell yourself all day is what's going to be.
You need the mind switch before you can lose your weight and keep it off. I lost 28 pounds, and I feel good.
It's no longer about metabolism, it's mentality. I never expected to lose 29 pounds in this program.
I've lost 38 and a half pounds.
60 pounds in 5 months.
Once you're in on this secret, there's no going back.
If you're overweight, struggle with emotional eating, or lose weight only to see it come right back on, chances are it's not just your body, but your mind that needs a change. Introducing the 2B Mindset, a breakthrough approach to losing weight and keeping it off.
The 2B Mindset is not a diet. You're never going to have to count calories. You're never going to have to count grams. You're never going to cut out food groups. You're never going to tell yourself no to alcohol, to sweets, to anything. Like the second you start telling yourself no, you're just going to be fixated on that. You're going to be telling yourself yes.
What I love the most about this program is I am not a prisoner to emotional eating any longer. I have evicted 26 pounds. I'm alive again.
The 2B Mindset features over 40 videos that will also show you how to shop for food, how to cook for maximum weight loss, how to deal with travel, restaurants, and temptations. Plus, the 2B Mindset app lets you track your results and puts all of Alana's knowledge right in your pocket, which makes losing weight and keeping it off that much easier.
I lost 50 pounds in this program, and I did not have to fast, not one time. I've lost 31 pounds with the 2B Mindset.
I lost 40 pounds and can't be upset with that.
It's time to change your body by changing your mind. With the 2B Mindset, contact your Team Beachbody coach or go to try2bmindset.com.
This is the rest of my life. To be continued.
I love that. Okay, so this is a new program that just launched. It's nutrition focused, like I mentioned. Historically, we have had the container system. So it's color-coded portion control containers. That's the concept. This is completely different. There's no counting calories like this. There's no track. Like, it is so freeing from someone who's been doing the containers for a long time, which I love. Like, I lost 80% of my weight using the container system. But this program was so doable in a everyday lifestyle standpoint. It has totally changed me and how I approach nutrition. And I've been doing it since it launched in May, beginning of May. This is actually an older picture but this is my specific transformation from this nutrition plan. And I've lost 17 pounds to date. One of our Restoration Nation clients, this is their testimony testimonial. I've completed 3 weeks on 2B Mindset. After the scale not moving in over a year, this way of eating has me down 5.8 pounds in 3 weeks. I am thrilled, drinking plenty of water, tracking all my food, and asking, do I want today to be a losing day? I've only had 2 days in the 3 weeks that the answer was no, and I ate a treat. I haven't been hungry, and I don't feel deprived at all. This program is great. It really does shift the way that you view food, and it puts you in the driver's seat and empowers you through tracking your food, through simple changes in your nutrition that can really just open the door to success. So this is option 1. The pricing is right there. So it goes through kind of what that is. Your coach can also send it to you as well after this call is over, but it's the prices in black because those other prices are the promo from when it launched a few months ago. So that's option 1. It's nutrition only focus. So 2B Mindset plus the Made to Crave book. They will start on Monday. They'll do 2 weeks of 2B Mindset only, and then they'll combine the 2 components in the following 2 weeks after that. So that's option 1. The second option, which you've probably seen us post a lot about, is called Lift 4. This is a VIP early launch test group that Restoration Nation is providing. We actually just got off a call with Joel Freeman, who is the creator of the program. So I'm going to do a quick little video, if I can figure out which one of these graphics was the video. There we go. And explain what Lift 4 is, and then we'll go into details on that. Thumbs up from Coach.
I created Lift 4 because this is actually how I train. I want to be able to work out, get results, but also live my life. And that's what you're going to get with Lift 4. 30 to 40 minute workouts just 4 days a week for 8 weeks. Now here's how it's going to work. Each workout focuses on specific muscle groups: back and bis, chest and tris, shoulders, and legs. That way we can really zero in on hitting each muscle group hard and avoid the risk of overtraining. Now the workouts are structured a little differently throughout the program, but one thing that stays the same is that we're going to lift first and hit second. So when we lift first, your muscles have maximum energy to lift heavy at the beginning of the workout. Then when your muscles are spent, we'll go hard with the cardio and truly empty your tank. As always, there's a low impact modification option for all of the hip moves. And don't worry, just because you're modifying doesn't make it any easier, not even close. Now we also have a resistance band modifier for all the lifting sections of the workouts. So you can still do the program if you're traveling, don't have weights, or prefer bands. And every Lift 4 challenge pack and accessory bundle comes with resistance bands. Trust me, after these workouts, you're going to be psyched for your recovery days. The 3 recovery days give your muscles the time to rest and rebuild so you can come back stronger. You can also take the rest day and then use one of the 2 Lift 4 stretch videos to help your body recover and get you ready for the next workout. Talk to your Team Beachbody coach or visit teambeachbody.com for more information.
So this program launches on Monday. We are in prep for it right now. So these are a couple of the transformations from the specific program. It's 4 days a week, 30-minute workouts, combines high-intensity interval training plus weightlifting plus core, and gets you in and out in 30 minutes. So it's going to be a phenomenal 8-week accountability. And we're running this as a test group. So we are going to be having daily check-ins. You're going to post your stats weekly. I'm going to ask you to do video testimonials. We're going to have weekly calls. So it's really important that this is an 8-week commitment that you're making to yourself, but I can tell you it's going to be worth it. So this is more if you want, you're going to get a meal plan. So you get the entire meal plan. It'll tell you what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, all that stuff. And he also said if you didn't want to use the containers with it, you don't have to either. He talked to us about how to track it if you didn't want to use the containers. So we can walk you through that as well. So you get meal plan, you get the workouts, you're going to get all of that with these options. So those options are right there. I will challenge and encourage you that if you're able to get both the Performance Line and Shakeology, I would encourage you to do that, because he talked with us in our call right before this. We had a call with Joel, and he talked about the value and the importance of having recover for your muscles afterwards so you're not limping around everywhere and hating your life. And then energized to make you pumped up and excited about your workouts. And then Shakeology is really how you transform your health from the inside out. So this is option 2. We start on Monday. We've been in prep for the last 2 weeks. So all the things you need to know on how the meal how to meal prep, how to meal plan, how to take your pictures. Everything is already in that group. So when we add you, you'll want to go back and look at everything. But we start Monday, so everything is starting Monday. So those are your two options. So what I want you to do is, if you have any questions at this point, make sure to drop them in the comments so that I can answer them, or we can talk about that. So what is next at this point? Well, both of these groups, like I said, start on Monday, so July 16th. So what you're going to do is you are going to, ooh, that's the giveaway slide. You are going to contact the coach that invited you, or contact the coach that you saw this webinar on their profile, and tell them that you're interested and say, save my spot, because we actually do limit how, especially in the test group, how many people are going to be in there, so that we can give individual attention to our clients. But we really want to make sure that we get you started on Monday. So if you're scared, if you've got fears, talk to your coach about it, because every transformation that you saw tonight, we all had those same fears and those same concerns and those same struggles, and we've been there. But you're going to have a coach and a support system to walk you through every season of this journey. So now the fun part, all you guys are here. So Energize, who wants to win Energize? Here's how you're going to do it. You're going to share the code in a private message with the coach that invited you, or that you saw their post on their page. Send them a message right now, and with the phrase 2 bunnies. Okay, so that's the phrase that you're going to shoot a message and send 2 bunnies to your coach. And that will get you entered to win. And we'll hopefully do that drawing tonight, if not first thing in the morning. So send 2 bunnies. And if you get to Be Mindset, you'll understand why 2 bunnies. But it's amazing. You can also, just as an add-on, you can also add To Be Mindset Nutrition Plan as an add-on to any of the Lift 4 packages, so you have that option too. But regardless, we just want to say thank you for your time. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave the floor open. We are right on the dot at 30 minutes. But thank you for your time this evening. Just remember that you are worth this choice, that this is a forever change. This is not about an 8-week commitment. This is not about a quick gimmick or a quick fix. This is about a long-lasting lifestyle change. So I don't think I saw any more questions come in. Oh, do we have a question? All right, I'm going to stop the screen share so I can see you guys. Okay, hold on one second. Nope, you're good. Everybody's good. Okay. All right, so we are good to go. Thank you so much for attending tonight. We really appreciate your time, and we look forward to hearing from you. Make sure to send the code phrase 2 bunnies to your coach to be entered to win. So much love to you guys. We'll talk to you soon.